Alright guys, this is another little review, and it's of a gun that has been reviewed and shot and shown by just about everybody, so we don't have to go too crazy with this today. Just real quick, we are unloaded, the magazine's empty. Gonna let that go home. It's a Glock 43X. I actually initially grabbed this gun because I wanted to do a direct head-to-head comparison against the Springfield Armory Hellcat, which I'm gonna slide over here. This is gonna be the only time that we see this gun. And I'm only going to show you guys the size differences. So in just about every way, the Hellcat is smaller. Feature-wise, real quick, the things that are better out of the box for the Hellcat is the grip texturing and the sights. The end. So back to this gun. I paid $484 for it, plus an additional $16 to get these Talon grips thrown on there, just to give me a little extra texture. It's not necessary, I just like it that way. And I spent another $73 on a set of sights that are coming. They're Wilson Combat Vickers battle sights. Those are kind of my favorite aftermarket sights. So, yeah, just something to add. They're not necessary, but not a lot of people really like the polymer Glock sights. I don't care for them either. So I'm going to get them swapped out. So we're at $573 total for this gun. That's what I've got invested in it. Plus another $105 for the T-Rex arm sidecar holster. And another $100 in magazines just so I can up the shooting experience. So real quick, we'll just jump right into the trigger. You guys have already seen that this is unloaded. You got a little bit of travel, and then you're right on the wall for mine. And then a good break. I'd actually heard things about this trigger, that it was heavier, but to me it feels like every other Glock I've shot. It's actually a little bit cleaner on the break. It's definitely cleaner than the Hellcat. It's definitely lighter than the Hellcat's trigger. And this gun also definitely shoots better than the Hellcat. It shoots like a bigger gun than it is. So we'll just kind of walk around it real fast. I like that they've thrown front serrations up here. That's nice. I'm glad that they finally came out with the black slides. I wouldn't buy one of the gray ones. It's just not for me. You can see I've already scratched it. No big deal though. They're tools and I use them. I don't throw it down on the ground or torture test or anything like that. There is a little bit of beveling in here, but not much. It does aid a little bit with the reloads. So the shooting impressions of the gun. I think this thing shoots like a much bigger gun than it is. And that was actually a really pleasant surprise in comparison to the Hellcat, which is a snappy little gun, but it is a much smaller gun. It's easier to conceal and things like that. But this gun shoots great. And if you're looking for a gun that you can conceal well, and you can also go out to the range and shoot 300 to 500 rounds and not wear yourself out, this is probably going to be a good option for you. SIG 365s are probably a little bit more snappy than this gun because they're smaller and lighter. No big deal on those either. I'd probably go with the XL if I was going to get one of those 365s. But this is a really good shooting gun to me, and I've enjoyed it. I had one malfunction out on the range with it. I tried to deliberately weak hand limp wrist it, and I got one failure to eject out of that. It was quickly cleared, but that's it. That's the only malfunction I've had with it. I shot my carry ammo through it, a bunch of steel, because I wanted to make sure, you know, everything was gonna, it pretty much run everything. And then some various brass ammo. No big deal though, it ran everything just fine, like I was expecting. But I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with this gun. And so much so that it's in the carry rotation now. And we're gonna rock it in this T-Rex arms sidecar. Oh, let me flip that over. As a general rule of thumb, whenever I'm getting a new holster for a gun, I usually go with T-Rex arms, just because I've used them a lot. They don't break the bank, and to me, it's just the right mixture of concealability and accessibility. There's a lot of great holster companies like Tier 1 Concealed, QVO Tactical. I'm going to miss a bunch of them, but there's a lot of companies that make very similar holsters. I've just kind of fell into my niche of using T-Rex arms holsters. So all in all, this has been a good gun, and I'm happy with it, especially after some of the problems I've been dealing with the other purchase that I made here recently. So this is a pleasant surprise. I'll keep y'all posted. If anything, as you've seen, if anything goes weird with one of these guns, I'll tell you about it. But other than that, I wouldn't expect to have a lot of issues with this. Once I get to 2,000 rounds, I'm going to probably make another video, and it'll actually have good sights on it then, and just kind of let y'all know how it's holding up. But other than that, yeah, definitely look into one of these if you're looking for something slim, light, easy to conceal, but shoots great also. Anyway, enjoy the shooting. Y'all take care. Alright, this is probably a lot further than you should try to be shooting this gun, but I'm about 50 yards away. I'm going to try to hit that big piece of steel. Is this thing even on? Yeah, we're on. Cool. Alright. Nice, smooth trigger press. Yeah, that's 5 for 5. We're going to call that good.